What's up, guys? So I saw a clip where popular actor Ben Affleck said that movies will be one of the last things to be replaced by AI. Yo, I can't see this stuff alone. Like, here is the clip, here is the clip. I'll chime in later and tell you guys what I think about it.
How do you see it? I mean, is it a benefit or is it a real threat? Is it possible that a Netflix could say, we're going to do our own, James Bond thing out there with a bunch of actors that are completely recreated for this market or that market?
A, that's not possible now. B, will it be possible in the future? Highly unlikely. C, movies will be one of the last things, if everything gets replaced, to be replaced by AI. AI can write you excellent imitative verse that sounds Elizabethan. It cannot write you Shakespeare. The function of having two actors or three or four actors in a room and the taste to discern and construct that is something that currently entirely eludes AI's capability, and I think will for a meaningful period of time. What AI is going to do is going to disintermediate the more laborious, less creative, and more costly aspects of filmmaking that will allow costs to be brought down, that will lower the barrier to entry, that will allow more voices to be heard, that will make it easier for the people who want to make Goodwill Huntings to go out and make it. Look, AI is a craftsman at best. Craftsmen can learn to make stickly furniture by sitting down next to somebody and seeing what their technique is and imitating. That's how large video models, large language models basically work. A library of vectors of meaning and transformers that interpret context, right? But they're just cross-pollinating things that exist. Nothing new is created.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. And really, in order to do that, look, craftsman is knowing how to work. Art is knowing when to stop. And I think knowing when to stop is going to be a very difficult thing for AI to learn because it's taste. And also, lack of consistency, lack of controls, lack of quality. AI, for this world of generative video, is going to do key things more. I wouldn't like to be in the visual effects business. They're in trouble. Because what costs a lot of money is now going to cost a lot less. And it's going to hammer that space, and it already is. And maybe it shouldn't take 1,000 people to render something, but it's not going to replace human beings making films. It may make your background more convincing. It can change the color of your shirt. It can fix mistakes that you've made. It can make it, you might be able to get 2 seasons of House of the Dragon in a year instead of 1. And if that happens, according to macroeconomics, in cultures where there are basically oligopolies competing, what should happen is with the same demand and the same spend is they should just make more shows, which should, you should have the same spend and now you can just watch more episodes. And eventually AI will allow you to ask for your own episode of Succession, where you could say, I'll pay $30 and can you make me a 45-minute episode where like Kendall gets the company and runs off and has an affair with Stewie. And it'll do it. And it'll be a little janky and a little bit weird, but it'll know their stats, it'll know those actors, and it will, remix it in effect,
right.
And it will do that. That's the value, in my view, long-term of AI for consumers, which is eventually my hope for AI is that it's an additional revenue stream that can replace DVD, which took 15 to 20% out of the economy of filmmaking, which is, and there should be negotiated rights and residual rights to say, if you want to, because what do people want to make 5-minute, 30-second TikTok videos where they look like the Avengers? Well, great. You can, just like you used to be able to buy your Iron Man costume at the store, you're going to buy your Iron Man pack and you and your buddies are going to look like Iron Man and Hawkeye, like, on Twitch. That's what's going to really happen.
First, Ben, it can write you Shakespeare. Are you kidding me? Like, it can write you Shakespeare in the form of Eminem bars. It can write you anything, absolutely. Look, I feel like Ben Affleck is either scared of replacement or simply being naive. You see, there's no remedy to the fear of AI replacement, but luckily there's a remedy to naivety, which is doing your own quality research. So you don't be like Ben, who doesn't know how quickly everything is advancing in the field of AI. Yeah, so I have some videos uploaded on my channel where you'd see the state of AI videos. Then you'd realize Ben's idea of AI videos is just plain rudimentary and lacks no foresight whatsoever. So Ben also said that he could not create something new. Then at the end of Ben's clip, he talks about someone paying $30 for a last-minute episode of Succession where 2 movie characters run off and have an affair. Guys, is this not hinting about creativity? What kind of counter agreement is this from Ben? Like, it's literally spewing creativity. You see, in order to create an episode, it will try to imagine the entire flow of each scene of the episode and how it relates to other scenes. Wait, like what is even more creative than this? If an AI is able to create a full episode of a series, then it's a director just like yourself, Ben. Like, don't you think? I just said I should let you know about that. I still believe that Ben knows AI replacing actors is inevitable and likely to happen soon, but he chooses not to acknowledge it. Instead, he only talked about AI's impact on VFX, avoiding the bigger truth that he seemed to be aware of. I'm sure you'll be like, AI replacing me? No way, no way. My pride won't let me tell you guys that. So yeah, you can't blame him. So he also mentioned that AI doesn't have taste. So I'm like, what is the taste that AI needs to have? So his definition of AI having taste is that AI is like a craftsman that can learn to craft a movie, but if it wants to make movies and TV shows and art like he and his fellow directors do, then it ought to know when the movie has reached a unique taste ready for cinema time, or it ought to know if the movie needs some more story time, plot twist, or even more backstory. Yes, I agree about this one, but how long do you think AI will take in order to like achieve this so-called taste you kind of desire? 2 to 5 years max. Yeah, that's what I actually think. I mean, your fellow colleagues like these two guys, like they know what's coming and are currently making efforts to side with it instead of resist it. And yes, I use the word resist because that's what Ben was actually doing throughout this entire interview, and you all saw it. Okay, how is it like, and for you guys saying no, he's not resisting, Ben is just saying his mind, he's just saying what he thinks, go back and watch the entire video. You know that he's resisting the fact that AI is coming to like do most of the like entertainment industry jobs, like when it comes to like content creation, movie making and everything. Yeah, so if you go back and watch the entire video, you find out that he's kind of tensed about AI and trying to numb down the whole situation of AI replacing himself, directors, actors, scriptwriters, and everything like in between. One more part about this video I agree with is when he outlines consistency, control, and quality. You see, the quality aspect is getting insanely good, like quickly. Like, have you seen recent AI videos? Like, have you seen them? If you haven't, again, just go back to my channel. Like, just the previous video before this one will have like an AI video. Just see how the quality has improved over time. You could like go further back to like, kind of measure like how the quality has kind of increased over time. And you'd know that quality is not even a major concern for AI video stagnation. That leaves consistency and control, both of which are being worked on by Runway ML and others. But again, how long do you think it will take before AI nails both consistency and control excellently? I'd say like 2 to 5 years. Like some may say I'm being optimistic, but I feel like I'm being fair. Look, this interview is evident that the entertainment industry isn't keeping tabs on this AI stuff, and in the long run they'll be forced to pay more attention when mainstream consumer adoption finally kicks in. And that said, if you've been watching my channel, especially the AI videos I post, you know that most of what this guy is saying is total BS, because almost every week I try to post the state of the art AI videos right here on YouTube, so you can go ahead and watch a couple of them. Then you guys will know that these AI systems aren't just imitating like Ben said, they are actually learning. You see, don't be like Ben Affleck who is oblivious to the changing times. Do your own research, especially if you're a content creator. And you know what, I feel like the time has come for high quality media to be revolutionized and democratized to everyone. And I feel like folks like Ben Affleck are scared shitless about it. So yeah, that's been it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.